Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing you could say like one of those like old from scratch type series, but just no money start off with, but we're not going to go for a certain item. We're not going to be like, oh, we want to get a Bando's God Sword. We want to get a Bando's God Sword 3 mil. Like we want to get a Saradomin God Sword. We're just going to go for good PvM/PvP gear, just trying to go not for quote unquote max because that'll just take a long time, but for like really just good gear, just to show different methods. I will be using a lot of like the good methods like the Zola and whatnot, but I'll also be trying to mix it up with lesser known methods or just methods that you could do if you just really don't feel like doing the big powerful money making methods. Let's go. Okay, to start out, I'm gonna be doing Hunter. I think that's probably a fairly solid. I do have Wrench and Champas unlocked, so that's probably the best method to do. So to get the coins I need to actually purchase the box traps, because I can't use any tradables, which I do want to specify. Something like, let's say, Graceful, I can use, because there's no money attached to it, and I can't be like, oh, well, this is Dragon Pick in my bank, but, you know, it doesn't have this, it has an override on it, so it can't be traded right now, so haha, no. But like, something like a Graceful set, I can use just because it just saves time, really, and it's not like, if your account was to have it, then you'd very likely still have it. There wasn't, but let's say you, you decided to go staking and you put all your money into, I don't know, Herblore, and you decided to keep literally not even one single GP, then this is what it's for. So basically I'm just gonna pickpocket from these people until I have enough GP, until I have like 300-400 GP, and then get over to Yanil, games teleporting, and then go and do some Hunter for a bit. See you guys then. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get the box traps. I would get the box trap set, but box trap pack. That's a little bit too rich for my blood, so I'm just gonna get 5 box traps, and we're gonna move on to the Hunter. Whee! Okay, so I've been hunting some chins. I have got up to the next level in Hunter. We've gotten 207 chins. Let's go saw these off to see what we get, and let's move on to the next step. Okay, so we got 326k. As okay of a method as this is, and it is at least some good Hunter XP, I think I'm going to move on to something more like a Mortimer Assault. I think what the plan is currently is I'm just going to try and get some money to get a Trident of the Seas and maybe like a Dragon Scimitar or something, and do a bit of Barrows and see if we can pull some good loot from that. So let's move on to, I think some Mortimer Fungus would probably be the best bet here. Let's do it. Okay, so I know I said I was going to do Mortimer Fungus, but then I was like, this isn't actually 2007, that's a pretty bad method. I don't know why I actually thought, because back when I first started playing 2007, I did that to get my first whip. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch Implings, because the Eclectics are selling for a pretty penny on the GE. So I'm going to go catch a couple of those and see how good that is. I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we've been in Pura for a little bit now. We've caught all of our jars. I haven't just been catching Eclectic Implants, I've also been catching Gourmet Implants for the last about half of it, because they're almost the exact same price. I've also been catching a couple of other ones just because, well, I kind of just misclick and I hit them. But let's see what we got. I'll meet you guys at the bank in a second. Okay, so in the 309, well actually 306 Impling jars we had, because I got myself the Magic Butterfly net. Oh no, wait, is it 9? No, it's 9. It's 9. It's 9. So in the however many jars we had, we've gotten 147 Eclectic Implings, 50 Nature Implings, 13 Magpies, 3 Earths, 83 Gourmet, 3 Essence, 2 Young, and 2 Baby. Let's see how much they sell for, and I'll meet you back right after that. Okay, so we've sold off our varying types of Implings, and we've gotten ourselves a good 1.2 mil, which is just shy. I wanted to get at least about 1.4, 1.5 mil before I start doing Barrows, since that can give me, as I said earlier, like a Trident, the DDS, just the minimal stuff I'll need. So I'm going to be doing a little bit extra. I don't exactly know what I'm doing now, but I'll get to you guys in the next clip with whatever I'm doing. Okay, so we're moving on to the tried and trusted true method of nature runes. I've already crafted a couple of nature runes here, just the 172, the one I already had in my bank here. I've bought a bunch of rune essence from myself, and well, I bought the 172 from the GE, and I've bought all this rest myself, and I've bought 40 glories, with basically my cash pile. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna just turn a bunch of Runescence to natures. I don't know how much. I might do only a couple hundred. I might do 1,000. I very highly doubt I'd do more than like 2,000, 3,000. And then I'm just gonna sell it back. So by that point, I'm gonna be able to do barrows, and that's basically the starting goal of right now, is to be able to do barrows, start to earn money from there. But for the moment, we're just gonna be doing this rune crafting. I still need to buy myself a black axe, and then I have basically this. I also bought myself a nature tiara. So let's go. Just realized I completely forgot to mention earlier on in the video, before I'd gone and done the implings, I've actually bought myself a ring of dueling. So I'll probably be using those charges, like the 3 up, and then whenever I have that, then I'm actually probably just gonna buy myself a couple ring of duelings now, just that while I'm training, just when every couple of, like maybe I don't know, 3 or so it was looking like in the first run, the first like experimental run that I did. Every about 3 or so runs, I'll need 1 charge of this to recharge my run fully. So let's do it. Okay, so we've done some rune crafting. We made ourselves 1,200 and what is that? 18 nature runes. We're gonna sell all this, sell all the rest of the stuff that we've gotten so far, and we're gonna see if we can go to barrows finally. Okay, so for some reason the last clip actually didn't record, but that was just me selling everything off and saying how I was gonna buy the uncharged trident instead of the fully charged trident, because well, this uncharged trident's like 200k. The fully charged trident is what, 1.3, 1.4 mil, and I don't have to have it fully charged. Hence why I've brought just 750 casts or so. Gonna put on a button. No. Okay, we're gonna put all the runes in there. So we have 750 casts in the trident. Plus we have a shield for it that gives a little bit of mage bonus, not really needed, but just a little bit of defensive bonus. We have a blessing for the prayer. We have the gear we're going to use so we can run around, because we don't need to have super high defense gears. We're just going to be going pretty fast kills. We're potentially going to be getting all the KC, I'm not 100% sure, but we do have a Dragon Skim, a Tar Dragon Fender, because, well, Dragon Fender is not exactly tradable, so I had some in my bank. Got the Dragon Dagger, got the Ring of Wealth, just in case it does help. I'm not 100% sure. I think they said it doesn't, but I have a fair bit of money left over right now that I can just use. And I have these runes. You're probably questioning why. Why is the Barrows teleport? I see I've bought the wrong amount of runes for lore runes, but I'll fix that in a second. But basically this teleports me right to the door of barrows, so it's time to start doing some barrows. Ayo. Okay, so while I had a little bit of extra GP on hand, I decided to get myself a couple of the diary tasks that I've done so far, just kind of a couple of their rewards. So I got the Arctic Cloak 2, and that's, yeah, really bad rewards, but Arctic Cloak 2, Explorer's Ring, Mauritania Legs, and the Cromshire Gloves, just so that I can just use them, and I have access to them, yeah. So we are about to start barrows, basically once I get some monkfish out of my bank, and bank these. Whoop, whoop. Okay, everybody, we have kill one, chest 1 coming in. Let's see for the first loot of this area. Okay, I was just kidding on the last chest. I didn't even have my ring of wealth. This chest, we get an Okay, so we've reached 200 barrows chests. We still haven't got anything. I've upgraded the gear a little bit, got some proselyte, and just that's basically about it. Just because I was getting hit a bit too hard just wearing the graceful, and I really didn't need it with how easy it was to get right next to barrows and do the run. It wasn't really needed, so this is the gear we have. Let's do a price check for the end of the first episode. We've gotten 2.2 mil. That's not bad at all, I'd say. It wasn't really that hard. We got a fair... I think barrows is definitely our best money maker. Like, that's a lot of death runes. That's a fair bit of cosmic runes. Even this is what, about 13 chests or something like that, with no item as well. So that's just it's pretty good money. Next episode, I think I'll be trying to reach Zolra. I'll see you guys then.